a quick demo. Final Surge is still in their beta, and this is what we're looking at now. It's a very clean desktop, in my opinion. Their app is all of this, it's all the updated, but their desktop has the beta version and the classic. We're still using some of the classic. On the coaching side, and for athletes, very little, but there is a classic. So to get in between both, I would always select beta, which we're in now, but to get to the classic, you would just click on this beta button and you'll see it goes into the older calendar. The older calendar has some options here that we can only access through the classic, and that's connecting your Garmin Connect or Strava for auto uploads, setting certain heart rate, power zones, that sort of thing, and customizing activity types, which we also use, which I'll talk about differently. In order to get back to beta, there's just this upper right beta, you click on it. What I like about this is we can designate these colors. It's a much cleaner look, and I think it's much more intuitive once you learn about it. So starting on the left, a lot of these you won't have much function with as an athlete. However, notifications is typically when your coach is replying to either a completed training session that was auto-uploaded, or you wrote a comment, or you gave feedback on it, and the coach is replying, or you made a comment and the coach is replying to that comment. So you can see Coach Mark has commented on this athlete, which is my wife, numerous times, and it doesn't appear she's reading any of them. But she, I don't know, I think she gets the email as well. So that's what that is. And really everything else I'm not going to use. This is the default. If I want to ever log out, I just click on my name, log out. Up here is where your coach can actually, on this first tab, settings, go ahead and put in your functional threshold power, threshold heart rate for the bike, the run, and swim numbers. This helps give more data and zones for you and your coach to read. Your coach should do that for you, but you can play around with that. Just let he or she know that you are. Availability is something like if you're never available on a certain day, you can actually put it in here and it'll come up on your training day. So if I said Monday, I'm unavailable for a run, so no run on Mondays, and I hit save, nothing shows up. But if I turn on availability, there's my Mondays: run, not available, run, not available. So for some people, it's a nice function. For others, they don't really need it. Going across, if you ever want to, if you're scrolling and you get lost, you just come back to today. You can refresh the calendar, especially if your coach just said, hey, I updated your training. Instead of refreshing your browser, your entire browser, you can do it just right here. This is a shortcut for going forward and backward in years and months. So if you want to put a race in or a travel date in November this year, you can go straight to it. I'll go back to today. Activity type is how you want this displayed. I'll show you this in another video. We talked about beta. This is your summary of all the activities you have done in distance and time. You can also set this. You can also see elevation as well. There is a workout library here if you want to keep your own or copy your own. You can print your training if you want to. So I can come over and print starting date to ending date, and actually print the workouts out. Let's say I'm going to the pool or something. That's an easy way to do it. There are calculators in here. That's kind of cool. That's helpful for different sports that you can play around with. And then settings is really everything you want displayed on here. So I'll just turn that on for Jennifer, which is really cool. So elevation gain, athlete availability, description kind of adds it, and it tells you everything. And that's it, basically for this home screen. There you go.